If your child falls off of the edge into the water, one of the most important skills is having them get back to the edge. In this video, we're going to talk about how to teach your child to get back to the edge and crawl out and build real water safety skills that keep you having a safe and fun pool day. Hi, I'm Amanda with Sunshine Swimming. I've been teaching lessons for over 15 years, and this is one of the most important safety skills I teach to all of my swimmers. Before we dive right in, this skill is mainly for toddlers, or maybe they're not quite two, but they're able to hold on to the edge, or they're cruising around the house. That's a good sign. So we want our child to be able to hold on and grab onto the wall. If they aren't quite there yet, that's okay. We'll talk about that more in another video. But in the meantime, if you have an infant, you're gonna just hold them and guide them to the edge. And once they start grabbing on, you'll know they're ready for this skill. The first step here is we're going to start close to the wall. If your child's feeling a little anxious, they might be nervous getting too far away from the wall. But if they aren't, you can certainly take quite a few steps back. But for now, we're going to start close to the wall. So you and your child are close to the wall. We're going to hold them securely and snugly. If they're a little anxious or scared, if you start to let go, that can make things worse. So for now, we're going to keep a secure grip on them. As they become more comfortable, we can take a step back. The next step is we need our kiddos to hold onto the wall. That's pretty important. So what I want you to do is I want you to hold your child and you're going to guide them towards the wall and hold their torso. And we want them to encourage them to put their arms out. So their arms are going to be out, right? We want them to reach out and grab the wall. So you're going to hold their belly. So we're going to take their arms, we're going to take them close to the wall. We want them to be close enough so that when they put their arms all the way out straight, then they can grab the wall. So we're going to hold them right up to the edge. I want you to encourage them, say, hey, can you grab the wall? Reach out and grab the wall. That's it. So they should be about 12 inches away from the wall. Depends on how long their arms are. That's the first step. And then once they're on the wall, we got it. From there, I like kids to crawl out and sit up on the edge. That way you can take a break and then bring them back into the water and do it again. Our next step is to teach them crab walking. I'll link a video where I showed exactly how to do this skill. We want them to have their hands on the wall and they're going to do one hand over the other until they get to their destination. So let's pick a spot in the pool that's really close to the steps, maybe 6 or 12 inches away from the steps. We're going to hold them, have them right to the wall so they can take their hands, grab onto the wall. It's important their hands are on the wall so they can grab the wall, put your hands over them, and we're going to guide them to the steps and stop. Again, that video will be more in the description box below. So that's the next step is they're going to grab the wall and they're going to crab walk themselves out to safety. This is a great skill. If the edge is pretty high and they can't pull themselves out, they can crawl themselves back to the steps. Another key thing is floating. We'll talk about that more in another video as well. The next step is we're going to do this for short distances. So let's not take them all the way to the other end and expect them to crab walk 20, 30, 40 feet back to the steps. Start really close to the steps and then move 6 inches, 12 inches, a foot away. And then when they're comfortable, then they can go in the very far end, way from the steps, and then crab walk themselves all the way back to the steps. Make it fun. Maybe you have a diving board or something at the end of the pool. That's a fun goal. So let's start at one end. We're going to crab walk all the way to the end, go to the diving board, and jump off and do it again. So it depends on what your pool setup is like, but we always want to keep it fun and engaging for our swimmers. As we build up the skill slowly, then they won't be tired and help me, my arms hurt. They'll build up their endurance and their confidence so they can crab walk around the entire pool. Stay calm, be encouraging, and have fun, and they'll get this skill down in no time. If you and your child are working on this, let me know down in the comments. Let me know how it's going. Is it going great? Do you need some help? Let me know. If you do need extra help, come hang out with me in my free school community where I will answer all of these questions and I can give you specific tips on what you and your child need to build more confidence and skills in the water. If you're looking for a complete step-by-step guide, I have my book which walks you through all of these things. I will link that down below for you to find as well. Next, I'm going to explain the real reason why your child might not be floating. I'll see you there.